that the men are gone, girl, this guy said to me, I like you so much. He actually said, I'm addicted to you. I like you so much. I just wish you were nicer to me. That's like the biggest compliment. I had nothing nice to say, but it was sweet.
What's wild is that for years, people were telling women, close your legs. Don't be close your legs. No one will respect you. Close your legs. Okay, well now in the year of our Lord 2026, women have in fact closed their legs, and you're what? Upset about it. Now you're upset about it. Women are like, I don't want to date men at all. And everyone's upset about that. Pick a lane, my friend. Which one was it? Which one was it? The problem with being legs open before, legs closed. What? Getting jobs, being independent, owning property. No man now. I don't know, guys. Feels like this one's on you.
You know, when men were single and struggling, it was just life. Figure it out. Man up. But now that women are experiencing the same thing, that was a crisis. Now we got to fix it. Now we need articles and studies and panels talking about it. Where was all of that energy when it was the man? Y'all continue to tell men, deal with it. So now you got to deal with it. You're a strong, independent woman, right? You don't need no man, right? Deal with it.
Even though I was getting on the men can take it. The men will, even the guys who don't like me, they would say, screw you. But the logic in a man's mind will eventually kick in. And he will say, even though I don't like that dude, I think his suits are trash. I think everything he says is ridiculous. I think he's actually a gay down low. Eventually a guy would say, but you know what? This one time he said something, it was kind of right. See, men can hate each other, but we can still hear logic. Women, you can love us, you can love a man, but you can't hear logic if you don't feel it. So I need you to understand, you too old to be acting like this. See, men have to see older men, middle-aged men, older men, to give them that respect that we want from them. Do you want the younger women to be in this position? If so, you too old to be acting like this.
You know, a lot of these modern women, I won't say that they trained a good man, but they're heavily influencing men to be toxic. Now, people can't make you do something that you don't want to do. But the way that men used to deal with women versus the way they deal with them now has changed. And it's because a lot of times these modern women don't know how to act. And you want to get mad at the man for dealing with you in that way. But you need to show that you're mature and you're grown up and you know how to have an adult relationship.
Somebody has to be the one to say it, and I'm going to be the one to say it. Fellas, I'm sorry to tell you, but regardless of what you do, it's never going to be enough for these goofy females. He call and he text and check on you, he's doing too much. But when he don't call at all, he's not consistent. When he want to spend time with you, he's clingy. But when he want to give you your space, he acting different. What? He pays for everything? That's what a man's supposed to do. But when he wants you to go half, he's broke? God forbid if he has standards. Then he's labeled as controlling. If he got boundaries, he's toxic. Like, what is going on here? At this point, I'm convinced y'all don't even want a real man. Y'all want an emotional support wallet. Y'all want a man to come in and pay bills that aren't even his. Take care of kids he didn't even make. Heal a trauma he didn't even cause. Fix the attitude that's not even towards it. Like, fellas, from the bottom of my heart, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry y'all even gotta tolerate these type of women in this day and age.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video. With a lot of these modern women, you can see the panic setting in. You can see the panic setting in. All of these think pieces, all of these podcasts, these TikToks asking why dating's so hard. When am I going to have kids? Am I ever going to have kids? I can't find nobody to date. That's women realizing that the game has changed and they missed the memo. That's them realizing that, oh shoot, what have men already adapted? Where are all the men? We saw it coming and we adjusted to it. We saw you acting stupid and adjusted to it. We thought it was a joke until it wasn't.
I've been having a hard time dating, and I'm honestly starting to feel a little lonely. Well, it's your fault. You're obviously not putting yourself out there. Oh, no, I am actually. I go to the gym, I go to church, I'm on the apps. It's just people either don't want to be approached or they just don't respond. Well, you're probably being disrespectful or creepy. I don't think that's fair. I mean, the other day I had a second date, and I'm the one who decided there wasn't a spark. So you were being too shallow? No, I'm allowed to have standards too. And besides, it's not the only problem with dating. That second date, I took her to dinner and bowling, and it cost me $180. That's a week of groceries just to see if we like each other. That's ridiculous. So you were just trying to impress her with money? Nope, absolutely not. It was just bowling and Applebee's. It's just that things cost money and guys are expected to pay. I mean, do you think I should start seeing if they want to go Dutch? Ew, no. If you ask a girl to split the bill, it means you hate her. So let me get this straight. If I approach a woman, I'm creepy. But if I only message on apps, I'm antisocial. And if she doesn't like me, I'm a loser. But if I don't like her, I'm an a-hole. If I spend too much on a first date, I'm too flashy. But if I spend too little, I'm a bum. Yes, oh my God, why is this so hard for you to understand? Why are you even asking me about this? It's not a woman's job to provide emotional labor to solve men's problems. Right, you know what? I'm just gonna go talk to someone else. You know what you gotta do, bro? You gotta put these 304s in their place. That sounds crazy. No, don't listen to him. What you have to do is accept that as a man, you suck, and women have a right to hate you because they are queens, and you will always be wrong and she will always be right, and just let her step all over you. Oh, that's also not it. I feel like it's so hard to get good advice as a man. Women's problems are worse, and men are the cause of all of their own problems anyway. All right, I'm just gonna get a dog.
And you know, men have been saying this for years, bro. Men have been warning y'all. Men been telling you it's gonna happen. And got laughed at. Got called bitter. Got told, oh man, you just hurt. Oh, you just can't get no women. You just doing it right. Now everything that men have said is coming true and it's playing out exactly how men said it would. And now modern women want to have a conversation. Now modern women want to listen. But where was that energy 10 years ago? Where? Exactly.
Dude, leave me then. Leave me and see what happens. Literally, if you leave me, there are 20 other dudes waiting outside of the door to be with me. You want to sit here and act like I'm not the prize. Dude, I'm perfect.
Most men are dealing with women who are utterly disrespectful and that don't even like them. So I want to show you how to never end up in this position by learning how to respect yourself. Number one, set clear boundaries. There are just a few things that truly build that foundation with the relationship you have with a woman. Communication, loyalty, and respect. Of course, there can be more depending on, you and the things that you align with. But from that first video, we can obviously see that communication is poor. The way she's talking to him, the way she's coming at him.
Leave me then. Leave me and see what happens.
All of this because I caught you cheating with your ex and I asked you to unfollow them.
Dude, I don't care. It's not my fault that everybody wants me.
Her actions, she was not loyal. She's over here, saying to him, I got 20 guys lined up. She was texting this other guy. That respect wasn't there at all. We can already tell that relationship is going to end, or he is going to be very miserable. That leads me to number two. If she isn't reciprocating, you shouldn't be participating. I remember when I would be putting in 110% just to get back 20. I remember when I was doing XYZ, over-investing, coming out of pocket, doing things to really put a woman in position, but she would never even do the same for me. That broke me and it hurt me, but then I had to understand I cannot participate. I cannot give my time, my energy, my peace to this woman if she's not willing to do the same for me. So if you're dealing with a woman who isn't even reciprocating, not doing the bare minimum, you need to do what we're going to talk about next. But comment the word value if you're getting some value right now. That leads me to number three. Never be scared to walk away. The most powerful thing you can do is remove your presence. If that woman is not reciprocating, if that woman is crossing your boundaries, she has poor communication, she is not loyal, and she is disrespectful.
You're sitting here talking about you're gonna leave me. Do it. Do me a favor.
You need to walk the away, because that is not a woman that you should be aligned with, because God has someone else you should be assigned with.
And the funny thing about a lot of this is that The warning signs were there. There's a lot of modern women complaining the warning signs were there. Men been telling y'all that this is about to happen. Men weren't being cryptic about it. They were saying it plain as day. But y'all thought men were just talking. Y'all thought men were bluffing about a lot of stuff. We weren't. It wasn't, I'm not conning you. I'm telling you seriously, this is what I see. And now here we are. And everything that men said would happen is happening. And now you got this surprised Pikachu look on your face. Oh, I told you, stop doing that stuff.
If you want to know where all the great men are hiding that you want to be dating, I'm going to tell you this. You're going to think I'm crazy. Babe, they're hiding in your beliefs. They're literally hiding in your thoughts and your beliefs. Because here's the thing. We have one energy. We just have energy. But we have two perspectives, two lenses through which we can filter that energy. You're either in a lack mindset or an abundant mindset. Lack mindset says there's no good men out there. The dating pool is a struggle. I live in a place where there's just not a lot of available men. Or you're in an abundant mindset, which I like to call Delulu mindset. Your abundant mindset is, I meet good men every day. There's great men. There's an abundance of amazing men who would love to date me, and that I get to choose who I want to date. And that, like an abundant mindset where you're like, all possibilities exist. So you're either flowing through one or the other. You cannot be in both at the same time. Are you blocking yourself from meeting the very man that you desire to meet because you are flowing your thoughts and your beliefs through a lack mindset of, there's no good men out there, the dating pool sucks, things like that? Or could you choose to believe that every time I walk out of the house is an opportunity for me to meet an amazing man? And the only reason why this actually matters is because of how these two different perspectives make you feel. Because you know that you attract by who you are being, not by what you want. You attract who you are being. So you're either attracting from this area of lack, which you get to experience your beliefs. So if your belief is that there's no good men out there, you're going to continue to experience that. Or you're attracting from abundance and you are starting to meet men who are more and more aligned to you. This is exactly what I have experienced in my own life. I only attract men in person, and every time I date, I attract men who are more and more in alignment with me, and I get to then refine my desire going forward. This is why I enjoy the dating process so much, and I have so much patience. And I also use my Delulu mindset because I know that I'm on my way. I know that I am on my way to the man. I know that I am putting myself in the best possible energy to attract a man because I choose to be in this abundant mindset. And also I know that I'm using my energy. This is why I call it being a turned on woman, is because my energy is turned on towards my desire. It's literally directing me towards my desire, and it will not miss.
And this lifestyle that a lot of these modern women are living is catching up to them. I know they don't like to say that's what they're doing, but it's 304 behavior. All that running around and out here in every man's bed. Street behavior is what it is. I'm trying to tell you, it's got a shelf life. It's not going to last forever. Like Kevin Samuels used to say, when you get done selling yourself online, McDonald's is hiring. Burger King is hiring. Popeyes is hiring. And now those same women are looking for stability and can't find it. The men who wanted a wife, they went on ahead and did what they were supposed to do. And they're not checking for you no more. That window's closed.
I hate a lustful guy, like
a lustful.
Yes, like you overly horny, or you just so anxious.
Too horny.
See what it's about. Like I just feel like just calm down, just vibe. Like,
so you don't want hold on, you don't want a man to want to have sex with you.
That's cool, but it's to an extent. Like you first meet.
Do you like gay men?
I never said that.
I do.
So the man that wants to have sex with you is irritating.
Yes.
Then you like gay men. Then you like gay boys. You telling me that you don't like me because I want to fuck you. You don't like me because I want to drop on you and not Tony. You don't like me because I want to bend you up like a pretzel and you don't want to get his back bent up like a pretzel. And they wonder why they end up with these down low ass niggas. Because they actually want to fuck y'all. Say he's so lustful, I don't want to deal with that anymore. Yeah, well go get you a Daquan. Cross-dressing that he ain't never gonna want to fuck.
Elaborate? Can I elaborate?
Of course.
What I'm saying is, you don't have to be too anxious for this. We all grown. It's a thing. It's gonna come. What I'm saying is, get to know a. It's not always about. We all know that's gonna come. You first meet me. You touching my leg. You all on. That's cool and all.
Okay.
What's my name? What I like to eat? Open the door. Like all that freaky fuck.
You got some nice legs, nigga. I'm a man. You done oiled them motherfuckers up all good. Oh, shiny as hell. You done wore that blueberry outfit, nigga. I'm trying to pop that berry. I want to drink her noni juice. Ugly money. You should have been that motherfucker. That's your fault. My fault. You gonna come in here looking good and I ain't supposed to want to crack her like some crab legs. Ugly money.
You're right. You got a point. You got a point.
You done spent all that time looking good and I ain't supposed to like it? That ugly money.
Of course you do.
Say it like gay men without saying like it.
That
ugly money. Been on that blue outfit.
If that's regular, what's a turn up night? Oh my goodness.
We're gonna see Saturday at the birthday. She gotta stay far away from me because I might be a little too lustful.
Oh
my God, he's Sean. What is he doing? Why he keep looking at me? That ugly money. Why is he pulling out his phone on the Cash App looking at me? He just over that with a green screen, like, what the fuck that supposed to be?
And you're not financially asking it.
Hey! That ugly money. Okay, Essence, I think you got another pet peeve for black men. That ugly money. Essence, what makes black men sassy in 2026?
Man, I don't know. I love black men. I'm serious. I truly do.
Right.
I just think in general, like, just communication is lacking between us. Like, that's probably
so the fact
thing.
that he communicates, he's sassy.
No, I'm not saying sassy.
And they like to talk about the loneliness epidemic. They like to talk about the loneliness epidemic. All these single women can't find a partner. Men are lonely. You can't find a partner, so you must be lonely too. Everybody want to blame men. But where was this energy when men were lonely? We go through men's mental health, and I've seen it maybe for a couple years now. Men's Mental Health Month. A lot of women getting on this app acting stupid. I don't care about men's mental health. Where was you at when men were struggling? Oh, you got to figure it out. This is on the men. Okay. Y'all said we wasn't entitled to nothing. Okay, cool. Oh, we're not going to help you out. We're not going to do anything. And now you got to apply that same energy to yourselves. You figure it out. You're not entitled to a man's protection provision either. Figure it out.
Rings. Do you know where they are?
Your wedding rings?
Yeah, what other rings have I ever worn?
I think somebody else has.
What do you mean, like who?
I don't know. Whoever bought them from the pawn shop that I gave it to.
What are you talking about?
I sold your rings.
Why?
Because you're cheating on me.
What the f*** are you talking about?
You've been acting super weird lately.
What?
Have you not noticed like the dumb stuff that you've been doing? You've been coming home late from work every day, telling me that you're somewhere that you're not. You share your location with me, so I see where you're at. If you tell me you're going to the bar, you're not. You're in some neighborhood.
Okay.
At some house all the time.
Okay, and you haven't thought to like maybe just have a conversation with me and ask me like what's going on instead of selling my ring and like not paying attention?
No, I don't need to, because I know that you're cheating on me, because I saw that you have an active Tinder account too.
Okay, but
that really solidifies it.
No, that doesn't give you the right to sell my rings. They're mine.
No, they're mine.
No, they're mine. I don't care who bought them.
I paid $25,000 for them for you. Okay. For you to make the vows to be faithful to me, and you're not. So you don't deserve those rings, and you don't deserve me either. So with that money that I got from the rings, I'm hiring an attorney and I'm filing for a divorce.
Kidding.
I'm not kidding. See if I'm kidding. Wait until my attorney reaches out to me.
Wait, why? I don't understand. You're blowing this way out of proportion. You haven't even asked me still what's going on.
I don't need to ask you. I have the proof.
Okay, but haven't you thought maybe that you're the reason this is happening?
I don't care what the reason is. It still does not justify you cheating on your husband and being unfaithful. If you're unhappy, then divorce me. And then do what you want to do.
You gotta respect it. There's nothing further to discuss. You got caught. He caught you. He provided the reasons why. He moved accordingly. That's it. That's it. People that get caught cheating always want to have a conversation. You're supposed to have the conversation before you cheat. You know what I'm saying? I always want to, let me explain. When you get caught, silently take the L. You caught. Ain't nothing else to discuss. Regardless of the root of the cheat, you still cheated. That's all that matters, man. You still did the crime. And you know what else I like about dude? He never stopped cleaning. He never stopped cleaning. He was gonna clean that countertop. Monumental change in his life, I'm gonna clean this countertop. That's how I move. I like to be a busy bee when I'm having serious conversation. Let me build this shelf while I'm cussing you out for cheating. Let me just do something. Let me change the litter box while I'm telling you this marriage is Dunsky. Okay? Let me cut this grass. Let me whack these weeds while I'm telling you I sold the ring, man. I took it to the pawn shop. Let me be sawing. Let me be making biscuits while I'm telling you to get the hell up out of here. It's over. And you can't be mad. You got caught. You on Tinder? You on Tinder? Come on, girl. Just take that. Why can't we have a discussion? She said, because you already discussed your coochie with somebody else in that neighborhood you was going to from the Tinder profile. That's all the discussion you need. The ring is gone. You wasn't thinking about that ring when you was on that Tinder. You wasn't thinking about that ring when you was going over there to that neighborhood. You wasn't thinking about that ring when you was out here lying, talking about, you know what I'm saying, I had to work late. You wasn't thinking about that ring then, don't be thinking about that ring now. Let him clean that countertop and get the divorce papers in order to get your feet together. Okay? What I want y'all to do is tender them tickets. No divorce necessary. Matter of fact, bring your spouse and come laugh with your boy.
You know, a lot of these modern women, they really do it to themselves, and you can't really be, I mean, you want to sometimes, but because they get on here crying, but they do this type of stuff to themselves, man. They do this type of stuff themselves, man. Modern women be out here breaking men. They be out here shaming men, acting stupid around men, losing men. But then when a man decides he's going to move different, he decides, I'm tired of this woman playing me, I'm tired of this woman dogging me out and doing whatever she wanted. By the time that man learn about it and move on, now he's not the same guy. Oh, you changed. Now he's guarded. Oh man, why you got so many walls up? How come you're not giving it your all? How you used to give 100%? How come you're not giving 100% now? Because you was acting stupid. And now you somewhere complaining about, because of the red pill. Now my man's he's not emotionally available to me. Now he not the same person he used to be, and it's caused a rift in our relationship. Oh, it started then, huh? But it didn't start when you was acting stupid and you was talking to him crazy and taking him for granted. It didn't start then. And here's the thing that a lot of modern women got to understand. You created this. The men that you was talking crazy to didn't just wake up one day and decide, oh, it's going to be this way. It's going to be different. This is a response. This is an adaptation. This is what happens when you push people in general too far. When you push them too far and you continue to push and continue to prod and poke And now when a man says, hey, stop doing that, I meant what I said, stop doing that. Then, I'm sorry. Now you surprised. Oh, why can a man, do you see a man talking to me like that? Now you surprised. But you've been picking it on and bullying that man this entire time. And when that man say, back up off me, in a stern, firm voice, oh, see, your attitude, and I ain't got no attitude, but you gonna keep your hands off me. How about that? And when a man say that to you, and he put a little bass on his voice because you're trying to you're trying to be nice to you, all of a sudden, oh man, these men, where's the man that's gonna protect? I'm right here. But you're not about to use me and put your hands all over me and talk crazy to me. Go sit down somewhere and get out my face. Man. You just continue to try to tell some of these women something and they don't freaking listen, man. Try to tell them. You really do. Once again, I know, oh man, you about to hit the wall. I get it. But some of these guys are really trying to tell you, if you keep on treating men like this, men are not gonna come out. And modern women keep on laughing. Oh, men are not lonely enough. Said if you keep on raising the bar while bringing less, men gonna opt out. Laughed again. Said, men don't like a lot of drama. They don't like a lot of chaos. They like peace. Once again, laughing. Men choose to be alone. Ha ha ha, you can never be alone. Okay. All right. And now that the man's not approaching you, sitting up in the club, take it. What a minute, you see the man back there, they don't approach me. Told you. You act like you couldn't hear. Oh man, you see those men over there looking at the TV? There was a clip of a bunch of men had a clip or had a phone set up somewhere and they were all watching. I think that maybe it was a game or something like that. How could they be watching the game and you got all these women that want to talk to you? Like I said, I told you you was going to act the fool until nobody wanted to talk to you.